Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. I have the Wandering Star Tarot on the tarot table, and there it is, Wandering Star Tarot. Today, because we had a Wandering Star, apparently a Wandering Star flying back commercial last Friday from London to LA. Someone allegedly bumped into him on the flight, ran right into him and said he looked like he was returning from a trip to Denver, which people interpreted to mean Rocky Mountain High, meaning he was flying high. So we're going to just do a cheeky little 5-card reading with the Wandering Star Tarot and have a look at his mood as he was flying back from London. A very short trip. Nobody knows where he was actually staying. Some speculation he was at Frogmore Cottage with Princess Eugenie, some that he was at Soho House. Who cares? He's gone is the main thing that we can get from this rumor. We're going to check in. How was he feeling on the way home? Was he filled with triumph? He did look very triumphant his first day when he arrived in that black cab to the court. With that smirk on his face, but the smirk seemed to disappear as the days wore on, and he certainly didn't maintain his presence in the court. Those plastic seats, that crumbling courtroom, apparently it's not a glamorous court at all, where this preliminary issue was being heard, with faulty lights and cables dangling and stuff like that. So not quite possibly what he was hoping for and expecting. But anyway, so what was his mood? Dogs having a shout. Birds are trying to eat food that I've put out for them, and he's taken it upon himself to herd them away from the food. Very charming. We're going to ask why he wasn't on a private jet. Uncle Elton was around, so why in the court for the first day at least, why wasn't he flying private jet? Has he run out of friends to comp him, shall we say? And was he in an altered state on that flight? With all that visa drama and everything, you would have thought that he would want to arrive in America in a reasonably sober state, but perhaps he gets whisked through some celebrity section of the airport there and doesn't have to worry about things like that other people do have to worry about. And then how was his reception when he got home? Because of course that case has taken a sinister twist. I have read on it. I might read on it again in the coming days, because of course the alleged falsification of witness statements. Anyway, we've got the King of Pentacles. There he is. There's our has-been, the Earth Sign Prince, the Earth Sign King. It says reliable, visionary, generous. Visionary, perhaps that's the altered state he's in. But anyway, there he is. We're talking about has-been who came looking as if he was in the mood to conquer, to snatch the crown, snatch the throne from his father, but might have gone home feeling a bit less confident about things. We're going to have a look and see. But there he is. There is our reliable, visionary and generous man. And I forgot to mention, of course, that this is just tarot for fun and entertainment and rumor and gossip and speculation and opinion. We read archetypal energy here, dealing with an archetypal family. There is, of course, a disclaimer in the box below, and you can decide whether has-been is reliable, visionary and generous or not. Let's see the situation, the homecoming. 5 of Swords in reverse is a defeat card. Ooh. 5 of Swords upright is a victory. It's conflict, but somebody wins normally in the standard Rider-Waite. This tarot deck has its own sort of artwork that it uses, but it is about conflict. It's about sparring. It's more than that. It's about often people say hollow victory for the 5 of Swords. It's a bitter dispute. Somebody wins, but it's a victory that's also a loss. The card is in reverse, so there is no victory here. There is a loss. So he arrived in his King of Pentacles mood in London, thinking he was going to sweep all before him. The adoring crowds were going to be lining the streets, throwing confetti, or whatever people throw. I don't know. But 5 of Swords in reverse is our situation. We are now dealing with a defeat, an ugly conflict the Five of Swords, an ugly conflict that is getting uglier by all accounts with these accusations of falsification of witness statements. Could get very, very bad, could get very nasty. So what was his mood on the flight home? Was he feeling victorious? Was he feeling uneasy? What was he feeling? Page of Swords in reverse. That is the same energy that came out when I did the reading on the court case. Actually, interestingly, Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords is somebody who is it's a communication card, obviously, so it's messages, it's news, it's but the Page of Swords is a card about being wary, about being prepared, about being braced, curious, searching, researching. In reverse, it gets nasty. It gets into that sort of dark energy of being quite cruel, being quite aggressive, bitchy, backstabbing, vicious. We're dealing here with somebody who's might be worried about the kind of reporting that is going to be going on about him on Twitter, on social media, in the press, feeling quite vicious and vengeful towards the press with that Page of Swords in the reverse, but also concerned about how his reputation might be faring. Because of all this nastiness, this alleged misbehavior by witnesses that making him very concerned, very worried. It feels to me this Page of Swords has a Nine of Swords energy about it, but it's more kind of brutal. He might have spent some sleepless nights looking, because we do know that he likes to spend a lot of time looking at social media, and he might have been looking at social media to see what people know and what is going on. And there has been a lot of comment on Twitter. It's a kind of a spying energy, spying, trolling, sneaking around online. That is the reputation that the Page of Swords has developed in our internet age. Never used to have that connotation, but it has acquired that since we've all gone online and we can all snoop around in people's Twitter accounts to see what they're on about. It's that energy. It's like he spent the night looking at his phone, looking at Twitter, looking to see what people were saying. And of course, that is where that story broke originally about the alleged falsification of witness statements. So why flying commercial, even though he was in first class allegedly? Why flying commercial? Why not on a private jet, Uncle Elton's or anyone else's? As you're running out of private jets, favours to catch. Three of Swords. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. There's been a fallout here. Heartbreak, sorrow, grief. The Three of Swords, and it's in reverse. That for me means extra energy of heartbreak, betrayal, pain, loss. I think that he is falling out with people who have got private jets to lend. Particularly Uncle Elton. He apparently didn't sit with Uncle Elton, sat with a person who has, rumour has it, has done some falsification of witness statements, didn't sit with Uncle Elton, and Uncle Elton wasn't there for the rest of the days, possibly some distance there, but there is all is not well in that relationship. I have read on it recently, but it tells me that there is some loss, there is some breakup. It's a breakup card, the Three of Swords. If you get that in a love reading or personal relationship reading, it's a very strong indication that somebody has fallen out with someone else and feels really broken about it. And I think that he is fast losing friends, shedding friends, these old friends who felt a sense of loyalty and a sense of obligation to him. I always get that with Elton John, that he feels obligated to Harry, some sense of guilt about Princess Diana, some sense of responsibility towards has-been. But yeah, that's not a good card. We haven't got good cards in this reading, even though here is our prince with a very healthy head of hair here, a very youthful looking King of Pentacles. Kings are normally portrayed as much older and wiser, and with generally much less hair. So let's have a look and see, was he in some sort of altered state on that flight? Speculating, and it's tarot for fun. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's, you know, cups always represent substances, shall we say. I got distracted looking at that octopus. It's a very late Beatles artwork. Is what I'm thinking, you know, when they'd met the Maharishi and they were off. But it tells me, yeah, my opinion, reading tarot cards for fun, you know the drill. Harry has freely admitted he likes to use, he likes to dabble, he likes to experiment, so no problem with saying Eight of Cups in reverse. We've got somebody who uses substances, whatever they are. They could be prescription pills, they could be anything. Doesn't have to be something that the American immigration authorities might not be so pleased to see when they shine a torch in his pupils, which of course they're not going to do. I'm being sarcastic. But somebody who likes to use to get away from his sorrows, to ease his pain, soothe himself with that Eight of Cups. But it's in reverse. This is somebody who's going home in a very bad state. Very bad mood, very unhappy. Somebody who might be using to try and dial down the pain, but not succeeding. That's what it's telling me. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, what kind of welcome did he get when he finally did make it home? Assuming that he went home and he didn't go somewhere else. What kind of welcome did he get? Two of Swords. You're out! Get out! She's been thinking while he's away. Choice, decision. Two of Swords, upright, but the card is in the reverse. That means that a difficult decision has been made. Somebody has made a difficult decision while he's away. There's always a female energy, the Two of Swords. It's always depicted as a woman who's thinking, who's at a crossroads, who has a difficult decision to make and is not sure how the decision should go. But it's in reverse. I've made the decision and you are out. Again, if I'm in a relationship reading here, and I am kind of in a relationship reading here, and I got the Two of Swords as the outcome card, I would say, you know, it's that black bag full of your clothes that you find in the porch when you come home at 3 a.m, blind drunk. It's that kind of energy. I think she's done. But I think she's waiting. It's a decision delayed. Two of Swords has that energy. It's delayed decision. I think she's done, but she's done after the coronation, and we'll look at that. We're going to look at the coronation again in the next reading. How's the energy, the will they, won't they energy? But that to me is very, very bad news for him. This was not you know, I missed you. Well done, my hero. There's the hero, the King of Pentacles. But every other card in this reading is just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It's all shadow energy. They're all in the reverse. They're all in their shadow aspect. They're all really the worst that they can be. And we've got some awful cards. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 8 of Cups. This is somebody who is losing, who is miserable, who has made some bad choices, who's perpetuating conflict, who's falling out with friends, who's very worried about how he's going to be represented and about the way statements have possibly been fiddled and things like that. That's now coming out. Who might be, or who is, in my opinion, with that 8 of Cups. He's self-medicating to ease the pain, but he's not succeeding. And a wife at home who, according to these cards, my interpretation of the cards, probably changed the locks while he was away with that 2 of Swords in reverse. Bad times for has-been. Let's hop on to the next reading and we'll see what's going on with the will they, won't they. Thanks for being here with me today, and I hope to see you over there.